Ground ball, Austin Riley. Riley fires to first. One up, one down. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. This is a ball club that can really slug. Lots of homers, lots of extra base hits. And Chris, that of course a huge part of success in the standings for this group.
Well, if you're going to be successful in today's game, you've got to be able to hit the ball over the fence. Just defensively, very hard to find the holes. And when you're talking about pitchers, coming out of the bullpen, throwing 95 and above, very difficult. It's hard to string together 2, 3, 4 hits to score those runs. So definitely critical to hit those homers, get the extra base knocks, and that's exactly what they've been doing.
Comes up empty. Power is such a big part of the success that we see with the good teams in the league right now, and even in the postseason. Line drive, puts it away for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. When you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Dodgers down in order. And now the Braves will get their first crack at it. No score. Back after this on the show. Back at Truist Park. Today's starting pitcher, Roki Sasaki. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. Some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Alex Verdugo leading things off and takes a strike. Foul ball there. On the ground, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Here comes Austin Riley. And a foul ball.
Riley used to be a pitcher back in the day, Boog. In fact, fans used to give him a hard time in his rookie ball days because he started the season with a long slump. He'd get messages questioning if he should go back to pitching, but turns out he made the right choice.
Now this is in the air down the line, and that will drop foul. Verdugo aboard here at first with nobody out. Gets a piece and stays alive. Foul ball, still 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got him. And there's one away. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Fouled off down the right side. On the ground, could be 2. Throw on to Freeman. Ozuna is out. And let's take a look at the lineup. Not a whole lot going their way offensively the last few games, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, and that can put more pressure on the pitching staff to try to limit the opponent to just 1 or 2 runs a game, knowing that their offense is not scoring right now. And that never really works well because you try to be too fine and you end up giving up a lot of runs. So we'll see if everybody can just relax, bring things together, and perform at a level that they're capable of. Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. 2 outs, and 1 in scoring position. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. That's down and
really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
And that's a strikeout looking. A controversial called strike 3 to end the inning. End of the first from Truist Park. No score. Back here in Atlanta, new inning getting started. And here's the veteran outfielder, Teoscar Hernandez. And a slider in there for a strike.
0-1.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Popped up. All these. He's got it. 1 down.
Well, that's what he's looking for with the fastball above the zone. A swing and miss or weak contact.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. That's in there. 0-1. Swings through that.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 1 out, bases empty. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Line drive to short and caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And first offering is fouled off. He swings and fouls one off. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
The other way, fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. Muncy into second. It's a double.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's the center fielder, Andy Pajes.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. Little chopper rolls foul. On the ground right side. Throw on to Olsen, and that is that. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. Now to the bottom of the second. We're tied, 0-0. And we're back. So here's Murphy now. Sasaki back to work. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. In the dirt. Tag. Safe at second. And good hustle to move up. That's a wild pitch.
Can't imagine he's too happy with that one on the mound. Just one pitch after giving up the single, he basically turns it into a double.
Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. And the count 1-2. Murphy leads off second with nobody out. Out now 2-2. Strike three. Sasaki gets the strikeout.
Tunneled that pitch. Thought it was going to be a slider breaking in off the plate, but it hugged the corner. And at that point, when he recognized it, it was just too late.
And now the center fielder, Michael Harris the second. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
No ball. See straight.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that'll fall for a base hit. Murphy around third. The throw in. He's safe. And it's 1-0.
A costly mistake in the outfield thanks to the bad read and terrible timing for that to happen. That's a play you just want to forget about.
One down. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Eli White. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Man at first, one away. And that is out of play. Ground ball right side, could be two. To Betts at second for one. On to Freeman, double play, inning over. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the third inning. Here's the left fielder, Michael Conforto. And there's a foul ball. Conforto in his 9th season, 32 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2014. Fought off foul. comes a pitch. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Back there. Out of here. He'll touch them all. And this game is tied. It's 1-1.
Wow, what a clutch swing right there. And now anything can happen in this game. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Miguel Rojas at the plate. Out to short. Allen tosses to first. And one away in the top of the third.
Now that the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Grounded out his first time up. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. And there's two away. And now it's Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 so far. Pitch misses. And that's ball one. And strike one to Mookie Betts. Next offering in there for a strike. Now he's in a 1-2 hold. And a foul ball. He stays alive. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. The rare K for Mookie. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. All even now at 1-1. You're dialed into the show. Back at Truist Park. And now the shortstop, Nick Allen. Fastball for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Fouled off. He was late. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Well, I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Back to the top of the lineup. And the batter now, Alex Verdugo. And that one is lifted in the air. Conforto on his way over. Reaching down, makes the catch.
Now batting, third baseman, Austin.
And the batter now, Austin Riley. His first at bat was a strikeout. Swing and a foul out of play. That's out to center field. Hernandez ranging after it. Brings it in, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. On to inning number 4. All tied 1-1. Back here in Atlanta, Freddie Freeman will come up to hit.
Freddie Freeman.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. He popped out his first time. Ground ball right side, and that one finds its way through. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
First and second, no outs. And here's the catcher, Will Smith. And ball 1.
1-0.
First and second, no outs. Top half of inning number 4. That one finds the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. Right through there for a strike. Base hit center field. Play at the plate, and they cut him down. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. Here's Max Muncy. That funky Muncy. Doubled in his first AB. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. 3 hits in the inning, but nothing to show for it on the scoreboard. And midway in the 4th, all tied 1-1. And we're back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Marcell Ozuna. That one outside. Ball 1. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. They must be going crazy in the dugout. It's his 6th home run of the season, and that gives him a lead. It's 2-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Olsen takes low, second trip to the plate in this one.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter. Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Hit hard but foul off to the left. That's off the inside corner. It's 2-2. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
Here's Sean Murphy. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And first offering is fouled off. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
0-2.
In the air, center field, Pajes. They got it for out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman, Ozzy Albies.
2 outs, base is empty. Ozzy Albies next up for the Braves. Struck out looking at his first at bat. In for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Ripped to right. Reaching for it and brings it in. Braves get one on the big fly. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the fifth. Now here is Andy Pages. Slice to right. Base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Michael Conforto.
The batter will be Michael Conforto. He's already homered here in this one. That one a little bit high. Ball one. That's inside.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. And that one fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Got him looking. One away.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else and you can't pull the trigger.
And next for LA, Miguel Rojas. Grounded out his first time. Swings through that one for strike one.
No ball. 1 strike.
Here's your 1. Just missed.
1-1.
And a swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Lined into left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit. Pages on his way to third. Hung up in a rundown now. They get the tag on him, and that's the second out. Here's Shohei Ohtani. 0 for 2 in this one. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Two outs.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Over to first. That ends the frame. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. Sasaki back to work. Fouled off left side. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Got him. Rusty Valentine rings him up. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Eli White. He hit into a double play his first time up. That one's in there. That's strike one.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. And next for Atlanta, Nick Allen. Struck out swinging his first time.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
The shortstop takes the ball. That catches the zone for a strike, and the count 1-1. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Safe at second, and that was not close. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. One out, and a runner at second. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Man at second. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming home. The throw in.
Couple of singles back to back. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Verdugo in the box now as he leaves that one up high.
1-0.
And there's a ball. Allen, the runner at first with 1 gone to the inning. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. And that one fouled off. Yeah, that's fouled off. Good job to fight that one off. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Rips one to right, and it stays fair. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Line to left. Conforto makes the catch. Runner tags from third. Throw home, not in time. The run scores. It's 4-1. Marcelo Zuna coming up to hit. Tap foul at the plate. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2 strike.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 5 innings complete. It's the Braves 4 and the Dodgers 1. Back at Truist Park, Mookie Betts will get us started. Betts goes 5 feet 9 inches, 32 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2011. And the 0-1.
Ball inside.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
That's to third. Throws across the diamond, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Here's Freddie Freeman now. 1 for 2.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
All over that one right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Here comes the manager out of the Braves dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Grant Holmes out of the game, and not a great performance, but he leaves with a big lead. New arm when we get back. New pitcher for the Braves, Spencer Schwellenbach.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Man at first with one gone. And now Teoscar Hernandez. That catches the corner.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
On the ground to third, but it kicks foul. The 0-2. And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you commit it. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Will Smith to the plate. First round pick out of Louisville in 2016. And that one upstairs, ball one. High fly ball, right field. White should have this one. And that is that. The Braves pen comes through. Back here in Atlanta, here's Matt Olson. That one is hammered right field. Hernandez drop step going back. Makes the catch up against the wall.
I got to say, Truist Park has a nice old school feel to it, especially with those great views of the skyline over the outfield walls. And they specifically designed the seating areas to get more fans as close to the field as possible.
Sean Murphy next up for the Braves. There's a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Pitch is in the dirt, and the count even 1-1. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth. Swing and a pop-up, foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Puts it away for the out. And there's two away.
Up next for the Braves, second baseman.
Two down, base is empty. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
No ball.
Two outs, base is empty. And that one fouled off. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball still 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two outs. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Out towards right center field. Makes the catch, inning over. Welcome back. We're in the seventh. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Rafael Montero. He last pitched 2 days ago. Muncy in the box here lets that one go for a ball. He was late there. Strike one.
1-1.
Lifted in the air down the left side, and that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second, and he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Yeah, the batter now, Andy Pajes. And a foul ball. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Yo-1. Gets the outside corner with that one. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Aaron Bummer getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Hernandez warming up as well. Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and yes, he did. Jerry Hillsdale rings him up. Michael Conforto will climb in. He's already homered in this game. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Muncy over at second, one down. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw to first in time.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Now it's the second baseman, Miguel Rojas. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
0-1.
Runner at second, 2 down. Foul ball there. Montero fires. That to right. Makes the grab on the run. And that'll do it. So bottom of the 7th, leading off, Michael Harris the second. Late with the swing there.
No ball. 1 strike.
Center field. Nabs it, and there's one down. Eli White next up for the Braves. Ball 1, no strikes. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Makes the grab. 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the shortstop, Nick Allen. And there's a strike. Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Freeman under this one. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. So they make short work of him there. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Braves 4 and the Dodgers 1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Daysbel Hernandez. He's been so good against lefties. Ohtani stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Liner, caught at second.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder when one of those things comes screaming towards you. Watch your lips.
Here's Betts. 0 for 3 in this one. And that drops in for a strike. The Braves leading by 3, and we're in the top of the 8th. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Up next for the Dodgers, first baseman Freddie Freeman.
So now it's Freddie Freeman. Freeman hits it in the air. Harris after it. He's got it. Out number 2.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Now here is Teoscar Hernandez. 1 for 3. Just missed.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Clips the outside corner, and the count is 1-1. That one the other way, and it goes just foul. This one high in the air to left center. Harris sizing this one up. He makes the grab, and that is that. And welcome back. New pitcher for the Dodgers, number 78. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days.
Number 78.
And a pitch. That's in there. 0-1.
0-1.
And the slider just misses. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Can't pick it up with the bare hand. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
It was a healthy cut, but the same can't be said for the contact. He got just enough of the ball to put it in play, and that's all he needed. Tough play for the defense on what was kind of a swinging bunt.
Here is Austin Riley. Outside with a breaking ball. Liner snagged at first. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Just missed. Lined, and that's a base hit. And that means Matt Olson will have a chance to hit. And now Matt Olson up to hit. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Pajes sizes this one up and makes the grab. And that'll do it. Braves strand 1 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Raisel Iglesias.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
That one misses, and it's 1-1. And a foul ball. The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
1-2 here. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. On the ground to the left. Riley fires to first, and they get the out on Smith.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Muncy now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Hit in the air left field. Ozuna. And there's 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. And now the center fielder, Andy Pajes. Ground ball, and this should do it. Allen. On to first. Ball game.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle-of-the-pack team. Every ball club wants to be dominant at home. Winning a game like this just helps to boost the confidence and makes you look forward to coming out again for the next one.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.